Hello and welcome to another candy review. Today I'm going to have a look at this offering from Trader Joe's. This is their chocolate marbles assortment. A beautiful package. Great attention to the mottled appearance of these marbles. It looks scrumptious. Let's see if they can back up this excellent presentation with excellent taste. Alright, so with this gold wrapping wire, they're holding on to some information about each treat, and we will begin at the top and move straight down. Marbled truffles, and this is a product from France. Alright, so it slides out of this protective sleeve, and it's packaged very well. Very secure. These marbles aren't going to escape our gaze or our palate today. Excellent appearance. Let's see. The aroma overall is the waxy coating. You can see that they're just shimmering. I'm going to have a little nibble of each one. Especially I'm interested in these blue ones. In my marble fever, I've forgotten to read the back. So here we just have the same blurb that's inside the book that they've added, and the ingredients. That's what's important. Alright, so we're going to be finding some hazelnuts and almonds today, as well as some coconut. Maybe this is ruining the surprise, but always best to see what we're up against. And some cookies with a number of ingredients, including barley malt, rum, and even a little bit of cinnamon cookie. Alright, let's just jump right into it. An almond praline is the first one we're going to enjoy. This is the green marble, and it looks like we've got green marbles on both sides. See, it looks like the other one must be the yellow marble. So, oh, the feeling of these is almost like a malted milk ball. I don't really like those, so. Alright, but I think this is in another category altogether. Absolutely exquisite presentation. This is so beautiful. Not perfectly spherical, just like the rough surface of Mars, and this does evoke a whole galaxy of flavor. Let's see. Okay, almond praline. Alright, so it seems that in the manufacture they have used 2 half circles. And the coating is not a hard candy shell coating at all. You can see that it really is just a soft chocolatey outer layer with a very, very, very thin mottled marble outside. You can even see my tooth there has ground into the surface of the planet. So this one is coming off as what I'm liking most here is the texture. It's right in the middle of being too soft and sumptuous and too toothy. Having that extremely thin candy coating is something other candy manufacturers need to look into, because it's the most subtle grating effect on my enamel. The taste here is a little bit par. I'm not getting a blast of almond taste, but I am getting a smooth, somewhat chalky chocolate. My entire palate is now coated It's really hanging around, and the nut nuances are very understated. I wonder if each treat is going to be those half spheres stuck together. Let's move forward. So that one was okay. We have now the orange marble, which is a hazelnut praline, and this will round out the praline offerings. Then we're going to be getting into the mousses, etc. Alright, so this one kind of matches my hair. Once again, very beautiful. This one is probably the most Mars-esque. So what's in store for us on this rocky planet? Yes, once again we have it surrendering its charms in two halves. Another big tooth mark there. Tooth crater. We can start calling my teeth the crater makers. Alright, this one is getting higher marks immediately. The chocolate quality's there. They've rocketed the hazelnut taste way up. Very smooth. Very good. Candy shell on this one it seems to be less stiff. I'm really not noticing it on my enamel. And once again, really the hazelnut essence is there, but there's no hazelnut at all. I would have liked to have found a nice hazelnut in the middle, but maybe that's not what they're going for when they're, since they're calling them truffles, they want that smooth character that just goes. But I'm always a fan of hiding a nut in the middle of something. Okay, the blue is going to be the chocolate mousse. Now this is promising. Excellent color. Like you would find in a nest. Remarkable. Alright. Okay. This one has a thicker outer chocolate shell. The blue dye, or whatever they're using to make this blue outer shell, is well, I was going to say it was a little thicker than the hazelnut one, but it's also not really resting against my chops the way that the green planet was. This one is taking the chocolate note of the first two candies and just making that its central idea. So it's a good composition, beautifully presented. I'm the destroyer of worlds. I think I would have liked a little bit more of a crispy, crunchy outer shell. But smooth. Once again, I have to mention the merits of this middle texture. It's very smooth. I half expected to find more of like a runny mousse in the middle. Okay, now we move forward into the coconut. Alright, so once again, my suspicion is that it's not going to have chunks of coconut, it's just going to have that essence there married to the smooth chocolate flavor. Almost more of a coconut oil than a candied coconut chunk idea here. It's a good motif. Alright, I am actually getting some explicit sugariness. My teeth are feeling almost a graininess in this one, and it's the first one we found that has a crater that leads to a cave and into the inside of the candy. Pretty well done, and I really like that they kept the coconut flavor very subtle. Alright, that was straight candy shell, and it wasn't candy shell at all, it was just like a colored chocolate shell. So maybe I was imagining things on the almond praline. Now we come to what they're calling the brown marble. This one is their caramel offering. Whoa. They sent the curveball. Alright. Oh, I have caramel all over myself. I was completely duped. Whoa. This is what they should have played around with more. It's got a really nice burnt sugar taste. It's not just a generic caramel taste. It's really picking up the notes of caramelized sugar. And it works really, really well with the chocolate flavor. It does seem almost that half of this sphere has its own portion of caramel there inside, and maybe the other half has an equal but separate injection of caramel. I don't know. It's good. It's got just enough oomph there. We've come to the last one, everyone. This yellow marble, according to our pamphlet, is the crispy cookie marble. Glorious, robust marbles. These are big. So if there's crispy cookie bits, I'm betting that they're going to be in here. Okay. A marked difference in the inside color. Texturally very different. Grainy, but in a strange way. This one has a miasma to it, really. It's drifting all the way up into my nasal senses. It's the last thing I would have suspected that a crumbly cookie taste would have done. It's really kind of an explosive taste. It pushes the chocolate way into the back. Really, I'm getting mostly this odd sugariness, and it's just got like I can't describe it any other way than like a baked flavor. It would be kind of like a sugar cookie, but not like a conventional sugar cookie. It's like a really sweet, firm, crumbly cookie. It's good. It doesn't come off as a chocolatey treat though. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one another taste to see if I can solidify my thoughts. There's kind of way more of a cookie thing going on in the taste, but it's also got this extreme smoothness. The grittiness is, it's a very, very, very fine grit. So overall, pretty good. I wouldn't say I've been astounded by these, and I would have liked to have seen more experimentation, some odd surprises. Reaching for one of those, any one of these though, would satisfy a chocolate craving. So there you have it. The odd, pleasing assortment of Trader Joe's chocolate marble truffles.